Hi guys, it's Tayoainafilms here again. Nigeria is known for having one of the biggest entertainment industries in Africa. And today we're going to be featuring a Nigerian who has been able to take advantage of the opportunities in this industry and build a successful company. He owns one of the biggest media equipment rental companies in Africa, and he has built it from the ground up. A large percentage of the movies and music videos that you see from Davido, Techno, Burna Boy were all shot on his camera, and this is his story. Okay, so how did you start out? How did you come about Abaze production? How did you start out with the camera? Give us your background story.
Started 19 years ago when 19 years, 2001, when I was working with some directors. One of my babas in the industry, Fidelis Duka, he gave me the opportunity. I was working as a production assistant, and as I was doing the entertainment, production assistant thing with Fidelis Duka, so I enrolled for diploma in economics in LASU.
Oh, economics?
Yes, diploma in economics in LASU, 2002, 2003, 2004. So that same 2004, I also did JAM. That was when I now passed the JAM. By God's grace, I got industrial relations and personnel management, and I did that for 4 years. I finished in 2008.
When did you decide to go into media production?
After the period of Fidelis Duka and I entered the university, as time went on, I saw that I really had one or two things to do with the industry thing, but I didn't know how to go about it. So there was this lady that was, that was my sister's friend. She introduced me to somebody. The guy's car broke down and he needed somebody to be, to push. I came in and she said I should help him out and all that for that period. So I was always doing this for this guy. And this period was my 300 level that I was supposed to be doing my IT. As time went on, I became his PA. From being his PA, I got to know one or two things about the production aspects, and he introduced me to Kingsley Ogoro. So with that, I started working with Kingsley Ogoro also, because Kingsley Ogoro was into equipment rentals. At a point, I grew to be his number 1 staff. So this ran till 2014. From 2014, I decided to put up Abaze Productions.
Wow.
What
kind of background were you from?
My father and mother are late. Lost my dad 1989. Lost my mom 2011.
Wow.
So
rest in peace.
Yes, thank you so much. So I just have only a sister. I'm a married man right now.
One of a child's greatest fear is the loss of their parents. So how are you able to fend for yourself during those periods?
Okay, so my mom was a very, very industrious woman. She has always wanted the best for us. She could do anything to make sure that we eat, and truthfully, I also never relented in my hustle. I could remember in 1995, 1996, I was supposed to do my junior WAEC. I remember when I was also pushing trucks. There was this pure water business that my mom's friend was doing. I was the person back then, go and get this nylon that they use in doing this pure water business, go to the printer to print on them, and aside that, make sure the people that are sealing properly in the factory. And I was the person looking for customers to go to sell those water to. And I was always the one pushing the trucks to get. After I've gotten these customers, I have to look for a way to push these trucks to go to so that they can get to the final, to the retailers. Yeah, and at any amount of bag I sell, there's a particular percentage I get. You know, back then it was like 40 naira per bag. You know, it was like 40 naira per bag, so I was always getting like 2 naira per bag. You know, so it wasn't really easy then. Yeah, that was the money I used in paying for my junior WAEC, and you know, continuing my secondary school. You know, it wasn't really easy at all growing up. Trust me.
You said you started Abazi Productions in 2014.
Yeah.
And we're in 2020, so that's 7 years. Is that 7 years?
6 years. Roughly.
6 years, let's say 6 years. That's 6 years. So how were you able to, because now I know every time I see a music video, most of the time, like 80% is Abazi Production that is on it. Most of the top people, top artists, Davido, Wizkid, Burna Boy, all of them, it's always Abazi. So how were you able to like start up this company? I'm sure you didn't start it out as big as this. Your brand grew over time. So how were you able to start up your company at 2014 and get to where you are currently at now?
Well, yeah, I was working on a company before, and I was like the intermediary between the outside world and the company.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people got to know me.
Okay.
I usually take bookings and all that. So, but as time went on, I decided to, you know, form the name Abazi, from the company Abazi, which is the combination of my name, Abayomi, with my daughter's name. I call her Zizi Alexandra.
Oh, nice.
You know, so it was,
that's really
yeah,
nice.
so it was Abayomi and Zizi Alexandra. Yeah, because I already have you know, I already knew people before then. Before I started it, I already knew people in the former company, and I was always taking bookings and all that.
So you already had like a clientele.
I already had a clientele. Yeah, exactly. So it was pretty easier for me. Not like I started like, you know, fresh and all.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It's, you know, I started from somewhere, but then the truth was I started with 100,000 naira.
Are you serious? You started Abazi with 100,000?
I actually started Abazi with 100,000. But the good thing was I already knew people. So, and I already knew people that already had this equipment. Mm-hmm. So back then, I could always go and source out for equipment for people. Yeah. You know, but then the funds were going to the company I was working with. So, but at this point, when they now pay the funds to me, I source for them. The ones I don't have, I go out to get them. The ones then, the little change I had, you know, I was buying, you know, in bits.
Oh,
I try as much as possible. I was reinvesting like 95% I had. I was reinvested into the business. It wasn't really easy because we needed to pay, you know. I started from my car. You know, I was using my car as the office, you know, and phone number. So people were actually coming to meet me anywhere I was. But at the point I got an office, you know, the 100,000 naira grew to like 150. From 150, I was buying more things. You know, those more things we generate some funds again. I'll buy more again. Like I was saving like 90%. No, sorry, I was reinvesting like 90% and using the 10% for other expenses, feeding and all that. You know, from there it grew to what it is today. You know, it wasn't really easy.
So it wasn't like
it grew.
Like
There was
that gives you like millions.
There was never an investor.
Because now when I look at your gear, you have like all
you see the problem we have in this country is we don't save. It's very hard, but if you do it, and like I said, I already had people that were calling me for equipment before.
So you already had like
I already had a clientele, so it was like a continuous thing that I was already doing because the company I was working with was really growing. or is a grown company. You know, so people still continue to, because of my kind of my the way I address them and all that, my attitude. So they always prefer to say, we want to give you this money, get it for us. We don't want any other person. It is who we are, we know. You know, so I continued that way, in that direction, and yeah, I started with 2 staff, and today I have over 50 of them.
I'm sure you would have had a lot of challenges along the way, because I know every entrepreneur has challenges.
Yeah.
So, because when you're talking about, that's like 6 years journey of building your business. So, can you give us some of the challenges, especially in a country like Nigeria? I'm sure, like, even coming here today, like, you had some challenges of, traffic, and since you had taking calls. So, give us some of your challenges, or give us some of the challenges you face generally building a business in Africa.
As an entrepreneur, right, in this line of duty, you need to be there to monitor every single thing. If it's not you they are paying this money to directly, right, people will swindle you. So you have to be ready to pick up calls yourself. If you give a subordinate to pick up your calls, they will divert this call. The way the business is structured, they will divert the calls. And when they divert the calls to their calls, you'll be amazed that you'll not be getting businesses anymore. Now, because I receive calls myself, right? And yeah, I have subordinates, but there's a limit to what my subordinates can do. Right? I am the person that apportions different duties to different staff. Like the same, I am the person that will choose that, just because I have close to like 10 cinematographers, 15 gaffers, I have drivers, I have sound men. There are a couple of them. You know, I'm the only person that can, say, okay, this particular person will, go for this job. This particular person, okay, this particular person is messing up right now. So I think you need to sit down. Now, some kind of challenges again are the fact that I have to wake up as early as 2 a.m.
in Lagos, Nigeria.
I have to wake up as early as 2 a.m. because at some point I have like 10, 15 shoots in a day.
Wow.
And I have to make sure that I, deliver to everybody. It's not easy at all.
And this is the same business you started with 100K?
Yes.
Now probably you're getting like 1 shoot in like a week or something.
Back then, but I've grown to a certain level that everybody know me. And like I always tell people, this business is basically referral. It is basically based on referral. If you do well for somebody will definitely refer you to somebody.
Is it worth it? Is the business lucrative? Is it worth it? Based on what's happening currently?
Yeah, so the truth is,
a business like this in Nigeria.
The truth is, something that you've built over the years, it's part of you.
Sure.
And at least you are trying to help people. You're managing people and making sure these people to attain their goals in life. Training, taking people off the street. That is my joy. That is part of my goal. What can I do to take people off the street? These people also have families, that they are taking care of. In my own little way, it is not the money that is my drive. It is the fact that I'm taking people off the street.
Awesome. So the final question for you today is, what is your advice to a lot of people out there who want to build something like this? A lot of young people out there, like people out there who are watching this, what's your advice to them, Africans out there?
Sincerely, what I tell people all the time is, start small. No matter how how small you think it is. Start something and be consistent in it. Find a mentor that understands this game very well. I learned from the best in the industry. You must take time to learn from the best or learn from somebody that has been in the game for a long time. Don't just dabble your money into something and say, and also what I try to tell people, don't go into a business you don't understand. Before you go into that business, try as much as possible to learn under somebody for a couple of a year or two. No matter how big you think you are, you have to bring yourself very low to learn under somebody that has been in that business. So I learned from one of the best and I was consistent. If possible, the gain you are getting, reinvest
Back into the business.
Invest back into the business.
Awesome.
So
I think that rounds it up. He has totally given us like all the behind the scenes, all the things with us. So thanks a lot for coming.
Thank you so
we
much.
Appreciate you. We appreciate having you here, and we appreciate you sharing your story with us.
Thank you so much.
So guys, that's all I have for you today. I'm gonna link his pages below, so if you're in need of like equipment or anything, we have to promote our African brothers all over Africa. So I'm gonna link his pages in the description below. Be sure to check out his page and follow him. And basically that's all we have for you today. If you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.